Ladies and gentlemen, she is taking talk shows to another level. She will inform, inspire, educate, and entertain you. And she is funny. It's Aisha on the A Show.
Hello, beautiful people, and good evening. It's a Saturday. It's 9 p.m. And so you know that your girl is here to invade your space. The name is Aisha, and the show is the A Show. I'm excited to be here once again because as we do it all the time, we like to inform you, we like to inspire you, educate you, and at the end of the day, we hope that we're able to also entertain you. Today we are talking about the sex tape madness. It's become so rampant. And now Betsy, yes, say, obi video, a leaky waha, nudity, sex tape. Are they conscious about it? Are they willingly taping themselves for the ordinary Ghanaian or to the world to see their nakedness? Whatever it is that has made this so rampant lately beats my mind. I don't understand it. And I don't know when, as a people, we got here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to find out if we have rights when our tapes, I use the word our because I'm a woman. And oftentimes, it's a lot of women that you see that have these kind of nude tapes around. We'll go for a short commercial break. When we come back, I'll introduce my wonderful guests and we'll start talking. We'll be right back.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Aquaba is the feeling of joy when you know you are home, where you sleep in luxury and comfort, and wake up to the breeze of the Atlantic Ocean. Aquaba to Labadi Beach Hotel, where the food is fresh and the smiles are genuine. Now you know you are home. Ghana's finest 5-star hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel. The legacy lives on.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, you are watching the A Show. We are talking about the sex tape madness. This is how we chose to cover it, you know, sex tape madness. I say, and go for Bobodam. Yeah, almost no more no more videos. Almost say, and go for she. And no net saying, ah, wow, show me a woo be no a chasing. And a wow, you dream so go be no also a chasing. Say, or Baby, see, why you dream say, who be you? Actually, man saying, and son, a brapa baby, Abewario, and also sign saying. It's madness. Truly, it is. We are recording live at the beautiful Labadi Beach Hotel. We're excited that you're on board with us. And so if you're thinking of relaxing, if you're thinking of giving that special one a treat, look no further. Labadi Beach Hotel is a place to be. They have sumptuous, delicious, yummy food. It will blow your mind, trust me. Chef Gary is in the house, and so you know that when you get here, he's going to give you the best and only the best. Without saying much, let me introduce this nice gentleman. I have Mr. Kweku Edumata, a counselor. If you don't know him, I don't know what time it is for you. He's one of the well sought out counselors that we have in this country. He says it as it is. He's a realist. And I love him for that. Mr. Edumata.
Aisha.
It is so good to have you on the A Show.
I like the appellations you've actually given me.
Oh, goodness, it's a fact.
I need to document them.
Please document them. It's a fact.
It is glory to God.
If they are not telling you the truth, please let me tell you.
You see.
Honestly, are you
I
a
like
realist?
your openness. I like the way you're factual
Thank
and all
you
that.
so much. It's
Plus.
an honor, really, to have you on the show.
Thank you so
We've
much.
said it so many times that you have to be here.
Exactly.
Strangely, it's the first time.
It is the time when his own time comes.
He makes things beautiful.
Exactly.
It's so beautiful to have you on the show.
You, Ma.
Welcome on the A Show.
Thank you.
And I have another fine gentleman, Berima Akwesi Amankwa. He's a national coordinator, Ghana NGO Coalition on the Rights of the Child. In this context, child, no, I just said children. Glorify. It is also a pleasure to have you on the A Show.
It's a privilege to also show.
Medasa wati. So I honor your invitation. Wati.
Good.
Me pacho bra yo se ma me fa Mr. Enkanidi hu. Asa me de Mr. Neka wana edina etology bisa no. Enti no Berima odene ho Akwesi Amankwa. Welcome on the A Show.
Thank you.
Medasa. Sex tape madness. It is here. I'll try you 2 days. You will hear that there's a leakage of some video, circulating all over the place. And it is funny how in our people are very for your perverts who come up. Until recently, I didn't realize that we have a lot of perverts amongst us. And people are in a hurry to go get daters and actually watch these videos because they're all over the place. So we watch it, we criticize it, we talk about it, but we watch. So the menace keeps growing. Me pacho, Mr. Matter.
Yes,
da ben you drew her.
Yo, thank you so much, Aisha. One said we have lost focus.
Hey.
As a human being, as we being created in His own image, we've lost focus. Even in the Garden of Eden, when the act happened, what happened? They were shamed.
Yes.
So it means that you don't do it in open. You don't do it for somebody else somewhere to see. If you know who you are, you know where you're heading towards, you know where you're coming from, you will not go naked, as it were, film yourself and put it in a phone and do all that. We've lost our identity as a human being. So you call it madness. It's madness. All right? And it's all because we want to please people rather than pleasing ourselves. If you intend to please people, you will do things for them to say yes or no. The way they will actually look at it. But if you know that where you're coming from has made you to be where you are now, and where you are now is going to pivot you to the next realm, that you won't do these things so that it will hurt your next. Because when it comes, all these 3 stages will be halted in your life. Should we see, excuse me, say, a nudity of yours now? Where you are coming from, you damaged them. Where you are now, what's written on? And then you can't even hit that mark you said you will become tomorrow. You are back to zero. All right? So people should get the understanding that it is not fun. You are ruining your own identity as a human being. And you are a disgrace to God. Medium that God gave you through to them. But the custodian of you,
Mercy.
It may be a free banner. It's all because we have lost who we are. We don't know.
So we've lost it. I heard it. I many way I dream. I said I dream no. But I see that people are doing these tapes consciously. Most of them are conscious of what they are doing, and they willingly take their own videos and film themselves and splash it out there for everybody to see it. To the point where people are actually paying some monies to actually go there to view it. Berima comes in. Where Berima comes in is where I'm not conscious of it. And then somebody videos me and then throws it out there. Me all right?
Yes, thank you very much. You do have every right to do whatever you want to do. And first and foremost, let me take it from this angle, that sexual activities in its context is not wrong.
Sure.
It is wrong when a person is below the age of 16 years.
Okay.
That is when it becomes very wrong. But if the person is above 16 years, you are supposed to have that liberty to enjoy sex. Okay. So that is the first thing.
Okay.
The second thing is that sexual activities are private activities.
That's right.
That is supposed to be done in a closet, not in an open. That is why you don't walk around seeing people doing it. It is against our law for people to do sexual activities outside. That is why even sometimes when police are on patrol and they see people in an attempt to even have sex in a car or whatever they arrest them, even though they are doing it in their car. So in its context, it's against the law that we have sex outside. Morally, if you look at our traditional system, even when people try to have sex, even in the bush, they are even expelled from the community. So it's something that society really front its face on, because it's something that is supposed to be done.
Even kissing outside, crying in this society, say they better show with 4 eyes.
So in all angles, you see that is very wrong. In terms of the laws of the state, it is what we call indecent exposure of images.
Okay.
That is the first thing. The indecent exposure of images is a criminal offense, which is a demeanor, which you can be prosecuted. Secondly, people who also go, or people who also transport the information, they are doing what we call publication of the images, and they are also liable, which is also punishable. And here, now the police is really getting a lot of equipment, which is going to ensure that we are going to track those who are circulating those images.
Oh, beautiful.
And then
it's about
they'll
time.
be able to prosecute them. If you go to advanced countries like USA, United Kingdom, and other European countries, even when you have not watched it and it is on your phone,
it's a crime.
You can be arrested and prosecuted. And that is where we are moving towards. Now, if you talk about the Data Protection Act, it also gives some credence to it.
Okay.
We have the online exploitation, and the Ministry of Communication also looking at coming out with a policy that is going to regulate it. So we are trying to arrest it at all angles. And then at the court too, at first it was a bit difficult trying to define these terminologies in it, but now there are a lot of, in a criminal amendment code, there are a lot of things that have also come on board that if you do it, they will be able to prosecute you on it.
I'm excited that the police are this involved, and we're going to be able to, because it starts from one person and then it gets all over the place, and it's alarming, especially for parents, because you gave the age of 16, and so 16 and from 17 and above, per laws, they can engage in sexual activities.
Yeah, they can engage in sexual activities.
I thought it was 18.
No, 18 is for
alcohol.
What we call 18 is more of a maturity age, but from 16, 18 is for marriage.
Okay.
But for 16 is the age of consent to sex. If the
Consent to
child
sex.
agrees that I want to have sex with somebody from 16 years, it's permissible in law.
Yeah. I see.
But there's one critical thing that you mentioned, the element of exploitation.
That's right.
Where people view this and they pay. And this is where we really need to track it.
Yeah.
Globally, if you take drugs, apart from drugs, the second most lucrative work is trafficking. And in trafficking, you have over 88% of them being used for the purposes of sexual exploitation. So you see that it has a lot of linkages where people are exploited. As you said, some are known, others are also not known.
Known, yeah.
And those, they sell it, and then they get the money out of it. So it's a lucrative business that people are doing, which you all need to contribute in tracking the perpetrators and then bringing them to book.
Okay. So, Councillor.
Yes, ma'am.
Metiho. Madrimun kame. Shenyame. Na ma family phone. Na ma ram home. Na ma ye video. Na media amane Berima. Berima so hwewia. Oso video de efe. Na ono so de amakwa aku. Adwoa. Na chese agi bia. Ana say media akoto me social media page. Me see obi anhwe bi no like no comment. Me okay.
There's a thought that will precede what you intend doing. Sa thought na wo wutrim, adwen na wo wutrim no, what is it saying? For all you know, we say, oh, Miss Me Hofe, I am beautiful. I want people to cherish what I have inside that people do not see. If that is a thought, you will quickly pick your phone and do it. But if your thought is, this is disgusting, this will ruin my future, this will not let me hit the mark I want, this will not make me a lady that I want to be, then you will not. So it begins with a thought. And that thought is, I want to be known, I want to be seen, I want to be commented to the fact that, Miss Mwo.
So it brings me back to this.
Yes.
Another madness.
Yes.
Which is called social media.
Yes.
And no dear, number one madness is here. I will we are say. I say yes, now you're so into no madness, no, I say more. Because most of these videos are on social media and are on individual handles where people just go and post anything. Obviously, they have so many likes for it and they have comments. Is it so people can accept them? Or is it that, like you said,
yes,
they feel that, oh, they have something to flaunt?
Yes.
And so this is how they can flaunt it.
It's another way, Aisha. And you see, human beings are such
What
that...
happened to morality?
Well, that's another aspect we need to look at. But you see, that person that will do that, probably when we delve in, had been rejected.
Okay.
She's not being liked. Almost everything that people say about her is of a negative. Now, she wants to come out from the shell. So, let me do something to stir the waters. Let me do something for people to also know that, yes, Miss Mabedu, Miss Mwo, Waya, hey, Abaya, that is it. That's the thing. So, it is the thought. And that's why I say that the moment you feel vulnerable, the moment you feel you are a bit thrown off and you want to come, you are just in competition to yourself, where you want to show off what you think you have. And then quickly. And you see, there is something about this mobile phone. Remember, I read an article, then days, when it was actually happening. The guy described it, the devil in your palm. The devil in your palm. And I've never forgotten about it. Now, the moment I have my phone, I want to see who I am. And for that moment, you can see your face. You can video your face. You can talk. And so you tend to have a value to yourself. It is urging you to do things that, you know. And then when I do and I watch it myself, Aisha should see. Where the effect? Kwaku should see. Oh, Berma, what do you think about this? And you are just doing this to get a comment that says, oh, Charlie, you were
then
that.
You feel like you have that sense of belonging.
Madness.
I call for
So it's the thought. I believe that you just don't do it.
That's right.
You do it
Something will preempt you to do it.
And that is what makes you you. That thought is what makes you you.
So you are a counselor.
Yes, ma'am.
People come to you. Do you have somebody walking to you to say that I have this problem and I need help?
You need help. Whatever you've thrown out there is there. So now you got to prepare.
How do you help somebody like that?
Yes, you got to prepare your mind, your mental aspect, that when the thing comes outside and everybody is talking about it, don't break down. Because you started putting it out there.
Okay.
That now you can't do anything about it.
That's right.
But you see, it shouldn't kill you. It should let you learn. It should discipline you. Okay? So if you hadn't gone to place the thing online, who will see? So we're going to now manage you so that you can leave. And at the end of the day, you must move on to apologize as to those you've hurt from your beginning to your current and to where you're going to go, because all of them will be affected. And then you try to do things that will say you are now anew. And so this is the line you are towing. So now you might probably become some kind of advocate, trying to now educate people who are more. So there is a way, but what that had happened has already happened. Just get it, accept it, and then renew yourself. That's where we start from.
Very my papa. Okay. Without my consent, somebody has taken footage of me, and I mean, and in this case, it can actually be two people who once upon a time said we love each other, and so we're being intimate, and during intimacy, one decides that they're going to take a footage of whatever it says that we're doing. Obviously, I'm not aware of it, but the other person has thought about that and has secretly done it. The next minute, we are not together anymore, and I find this footage out there. What do I do? In consent to you videoing me and eventually putting it across for everybody to see.
No, first and foremost, you need to report the incident to the police or to the security agencies for them to take over from that place. Because if there is no report, it's going to be very difficult for the person to go into investigation. So first, you need to report it. And then secondly, you need to cooperate with the security agencies in ensuring that you bring an end to it. Some goes and report it, and when the issue becomes maybe big, he said, I withdrew it. No, you need to ensure that you do it to the latter.
It's a process.
It's a process. It's not today you go and report and today the person is arrested. Even if the person is arrested today, it has to go through a process at the law court. Before even the law court, there should be an investigation before a prosecutor will take the issue up before it will go to court. So it's a process that you need to understand. Some also use it at the context of blackmailing. That I want this, if you don't give it to me, this is what I'm going to do to you. Also, you have to report it. You should not go trying to negotiate. That is where sometimes people take this trouble. They try to negotiate that, okay, I'll do this for you. The moment you begin to do that, you are what they call aiding and abetting. You are aiding to it. You get it. But the moment you know that your right has been infringed upon, quickly you have to report the incident so that the police or the security agencies will take over. So it's very, very critical that you take that one into your mind and ensure that when such an incident happens, first and report it. I also say that as society, we need to be the pillar for this kind of category of people. Many a times when these incidents happen, people tend to say that you wanted it and you have gotten it. You are a part of it and now it's out, you are crying. No. We need to begin to support those category of people to ensure that they rely on us, they depend on us, they get the support that we are supposed to give to them. Because it is not easy. Some have gone to the extent of killing themselves. Some even psychological problems. It's a whole lot. So society needs to understand that, yes, the person we said he should not go close to the water, he or she is already there. We need to provide that support to that individual so that the person will be able to come out of it. Some, it can even affect them for the rest of their lives, that even in terms of sexual partners, they will never even choose. So there are a lot of multi-dynamics that comes at play when these things happen. So societal support is very critical. Most importantly, the nuclear family, the parents, the brothers and sisters, the extended family, the community. That show that you provide to these people is going to help them so that those perpetrators will be able to fish out. But if we begin to accuse them, then it's more like we are victimizing them, we are stigmatizing them, and it becomes difficult for them to cooperate. So we need to be looking at that.
A quick one, just to add to what Berma said. You see, the act has already been done. But we need to now save them from the next consequence. So if that person happens to be by you, what you have to do is that we will fix them. In other words, grant them hope. Let them see that come tomorrow, things will be rectified. But as to the thing happening, let us stop blaming people, accusing them. Because it kills them. I've got 2-3 issues or cases in front of me now that they just want to kill them. So drink and then that's it.
Mr. Duma, to hold that thought. Hold that thought. We'll go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, oh goodness, you've missed. But we are still on the A Show and we're discussing the madness. As the word in the choir, you see the sex tape madness. Mo really am who question. Munyai. Mo kwa ho binti na nkofo ye. Mo jai sha, ka mo jai ye. Pension bi tina ase. Na ye ntwa nkomo no so. Counselor.
Yes, ma'am.
Me patrol. before we went on the break, you said that you had 3 cases
Yes.
that these persons are almost at that point where they want to kill themselves.
Just want to resign.
The trust I have in this, I am happy that people like you are there to give them help and support. Berima mentioned the essence of the nuclear family being there to support them as well. Are we supporting them? The support, I want us to draw the line. The support is going to those who are not aware of it. Another support, they more consciously they did it, but now they've realized that, you know, it wasn't the right thing to do, and so we're giving them support. Because now, presently, somebody might even fight with you if you tell them or caution them that what you're doing is wrong. They will tell you that it's their own body, is their own whatever, and they choose to do whatever with it. I have witnessed a few like that, where they will tell you to your face that, that you are even envious of what they are doing because it's making them rich. They are making money out of whatever they are doing. So in this context, if somebody is saying that to me, so yeah, I'm a support too. Anna.
See, the issue is that for the fact that you are of yourself does not mean that you can commit crime to yourself and live freely.
Okay.
That's why legally, if you try to even commit suicide, the state comes against you. So for the fact that you yourself have come out and done the video does not mean that that is it.
You know why I'm laughing? Ghana. Ghana has a way. I mean, I don't see our laws, you know. A friend of mine said that we have all the laws in this country. You know, so we have every law in this country that prevents us from doing certain things. But people are doing it and they get away with it all the time.
It's not like they get away with all the time. Some days are bad days.
Okay.
That you get yourself in contact with the law, and that it's or in conflict with the law, and you see your level.
Okay.
So that is there. So at that point, when the person is in the act knowingly, even we ought to give the support.
Okay.
Because the person might not know that what he or she have done
It's against the law.
is against the law. So in
Super.
that way, we need to give the person
Okay.
support.
Okay.
More importantly, people who do not know, and then it has happened to them, we need to give them the maximum support that they need.
They
so
are
that we able to
support
come
by
out.
those who are not aware.
And again,
I will support them by
those who are aware, and then when it comes to the point that is now known, and they are not remorseful of the act,
then how can you
there's
help
nothing
them?
you can do to
Exactly.
actually cushion them up. Such people are the worrisome people.
Do we have license for pornographic movies in this country?
It's regulated by the National Media Commission.
So if I want to, I'm a producer, and I want to produce a porn video or porn, it's a video. The country gives license for that to happen.
I've never
You're
seen
not-
them.
you're not sure.
I've never seen them giving the license before.
For that.
However, the law makes provisions.
Provisions, okay.
But
Okay.
it's their credit.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
they can say that, okay, we are going to grant it
Or
or we are
not.
not going to grant it.
Okay.
Maybe because they have the first viewing option to say that, okay, we can give you the license for you to come out or not.
Okay.
That's why film, when they finish film, they have the regulatory body
That's right.
that monitors it.
Yeah.
So the same thing.
Yeah, before it comes
Yeah.
out. Mr. Dumasa,
Yes, ma'am.
those about to kill themselves.
Yes.
I don't want to be in your shoes anyway.
No. It's so devastating.
Yeah.
It costs me sort of. I don't sleep. And prayers must work.
Sorry.
You see, where
Are these people willing people, or they are
the unwilling one, just
The
the one who
unwilling
said
ones.
that, oh, I loved you,
Oh.
I gave my life to you,
Oh.
and then for fun of what we are doing, and the man suggested and said,
Because
okay,
I love you, I will do it for
exactly,
you.
and he was nani trimada,
Yeah.
menya me dobi me dan enchain,
Hey.
eti utwa me am kama,
Ayeka.
and no try na whatever happened,
Ade
whether the
go.
phone went to someone or whatever,
Oh.
and then the blackmail you
Listen.
said, one you say ya, but you say da, you know, so that had indeed locked that lady in a box. That this is a total betrayal. A trust I had for you, you've just, messed it
Smashed
up.
it, yeah.
on that basis. So it's like, what else again, counselor? That's the question. And they're able to justify why they should die. Because who cannot trust anymore? Who? This was the guy I spent the rest of my life, but I positioned this guy as the best of all best. And you could betray me this way?
Without the guy.
So you go back. Exactly. You know, so we have to do. Yeah, no, they shouldn't. We have to do a lot of talk. In fact, for my case, I need to do a lot of talk. And then letting the self-importance comes back.
That's right.
Her self-confidence ought to come back. You ought to know that there is some kind of importance in you. This could be a mistake. But if there's no mistake, how would you be able to be innovative and creative? And so you try to give them another chance to live rather than go in. But then again, when they're alone, the threat comes.
It goes
the
back.
thought comes. And so they will call you, and then you can fish out what is really going on.
Berima, the laws on blackmail, how effective is it?
It is very effective and efficient. Mostly, what usually happens is that people are not willing to cooperate. That is the major thing. Because if you are ready to cooperate, the moment you report, investigation is not done just in a day.
Of course.
It takes some time. But people do not have the patience to say that, okay, I reported, this is how we are going about it. Because there are a lot of reasons behind blackmailing. Some could be using it for purposes of exploiting others. Some could be using it because he wants to get something out of you. There are a lot of dynamics when it comes to blackmailing. But if you don't report and cooperate with the appropriate security agencies, it's going to be very difficult. So people should not think that if somebody wants to blackmail you, that is the end. No, report it and then cooperate with them. And then we'll be able to get the results out of it.
You know, Berima, in all of this, our discussion, one thing is clear. Parenting. It's not just parenting, good parenting. Making our children our business. And also putting ourselves in their shoes. Because whether we like it or not, where they are today, we were not there. Because we've both agreed that, or have come to that realization that our time was different from this generation. And things have come to stay. We can't change it.
Yeah.
So we need to adjust ourselves in a way that we go with the trend, but still put in that word of caution so that these children are well guided. It is the guidance that they don't get that leads to this madness that we are talking about today. And for me, if we don't take care, in 5 years to come, it probably will be worse if we are not careful as a society. You know, and I worry for our children, you know, and the things that they need to, you know, they are entangled with because they live in this kind of madness, you know, and it's just a matter of, it's just like that, and you can fall, you know, for it. Mr. Dumata?
Yes, ma'am.
You counsel all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, raho. Yeah, dear bobu. Yeah, raho. Yeah, you kasamunko ye. Bibia counsel. Honestly, like I said, I don't want to be in your shoes. And also cross no. Into unkwa fawai. Medase. Aha. Na me ma more of him wati. Afaye adwuma no. Adwuma yi. It's getting worse, or it's getting more difficult by the day. But the root is that it says artificial. Sure. Me pacho TFO.
And no na me be kan come dey kan very mad no say. Akolabia they want to differentiate things. So they go with questions. I call them the W's and H. Akolabusa why? Would you parenter? Don't rubbish it.
I saw money no.
I was a woman.
And only answer no.
Exactly.
Medase.
Obusa what? When they start, how? When? That sort of language and how. Parents, you should be able to say what to was. No one pense much. So what brushing offer? Then one man another opening to go and access those
Themselves.
answers. And that is where you seize it to have a control as a parent. Say, God used us to be a channel to create, to bring forth to this generation. But it's not just bringing forth, it's about keeping and growing. Keeping and growing. So how would I be able to keep and grow at the same time? I was so more need out. I was so telling you, so I want to see a busa, moving chill. And as Bema said, Kofa Obia own dear to come and support. You alone can do it. And somebody somewhere outside shout at your son or daughter, please don't go and insult the person as oh now all right. And then that independency that we do give to our children, we should be very careful. A boy of 12 okuta iPhone. A boy of 10 kuta iPhone. Now teacher ni na watch na dia no kuta Nokia maybe drop the yam. All right? So where lies the discrepancy? Where lies the genuity as to their papa ne can minti? Because mom had told me that I'm high. So why would I listen to you? So we got to be very careful. At what point must we be able to let them go? At what point must we be able to lock them in?
This madness must stop.
It must stop.
It must stop. And it starts from home.
Home.
You've given them all the guidance. Akwalana says still, me follow bandwagon no. I don't share anything.
I don't know. Didn't bet as much and say.
Or say me o count, one count, says step yabe, me yebi.
Oh, sir, why you not doing
so?
Yes.
And then I
why you not doing so now? You Jan money.
We Jan.
You Jan money.
Engineering was.
Then quickly we all sort of will go out of it because also was one tea. So go and face it and hit it. After we are remorseful, yes, one tea and share. Oh, 90.
Because madness, I will say, Jai, Mr. Right, sorry, very my right. But to me, baffle. There was some year. We can only do our best, honestly, because like Councillor Edumata said, every child has a mind of their own, and rightly so. Our duty as parents is to guide them on the right path. So we have tried to guide our children. We are trusting that they will do right by us. Yet, they fall into the hands of peer pressure and social media. Because they say, I trend. So one can't now wonya a so we need social media be so not just a one guy. Sasawale, we're so who level. You must say Twitter, just a mini level be our horse. So what I say, it's a minim dear cause was our well done. It doesn't make me oblivious to whatever it's around me in terms of my work as a parent. You know, because my friends, I tell my friends all the time, I can fail in every business venture I go into. But my work as a parent, I can't afford to fail. So, me mama hokwain, I'm a failure. I know you me cross. You understand? So this is me. But how many parents have taken this, oath or whatever that I have taken upon myself, where their children is concerned? Because this madness must stop. Your final words.
Oh, my final words are that the madness will stop when the parent's action becomes very positive towards the child. The madness will stop when the child reminds him or herself that I have an identity to protect. The madness will stop if the child knows that I have a family name to protect. The madness will stop if parents and children begin to communicate among themselves. Then we have a saying that we don't have a stubborn child, but they have a stubborn parent, because it's the act of the parents that the children copy. So the things that our parents are doing, those are the things, the images that our children are showing us. So if you want the madness to stop, then the parents should stop the madness and the children will not follow it. So try as much as possible as parents to engage our children. We should not feel shy talking about sexuality with our children. We should not feel shy talking about communication with our children. We should feel free and talk with our children. Discuss issues dispassionately. Let them know what is good. Let them know what is bad. And believe me, children, yes, are open to a lot of things and they'll listen to us. Peer pressure, if you give your child the good foundation,
They will
when
fall
he or
for
she
it.
goes out and there's peer pressure,
They will
the child
fall
will
for
come back to you and explain to you that these are the challenges
That's
I'm
right.
facing. So let's improve our communication.
Very ma. Ah. Nada. Oh, nothing. One him. Nothing. Just a was summarize the idea come.
Exactly.
Madness no. I best stop it. I trust that together we have learned something this evening. Together we have informed one another. We've inspired each other. And this education will go out there and help all of us. If you heard us, you watched us and you heard us, don't let it end in your living room or wherever you're watching us. Spread the word, give the love, and share the word so that together we can stop this madness. It's getting really out of hand. These nude videos and images must stop. It is not who we are. And really, that is not how society should see or hear you. If you want to be seen and heard, do that for the goodness of the society. Now, wait here. Gentlemen,
Yes, ma'am.
it was such an honor having you on the A show. Honestly, I'm inspired. I'm inspired to do more of this because together we can change
Sure.
the wrongs that we have in our society.
Right.
And so I'm so excited that you were able to make time to join us, to educate, inform, and inspire one another. Thank you so much for coming on
So
the A
much
show.
welcome.
We'll go for a short commercial break. Aisha Moments will be next. See you soon.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
Aquaba is the feeling of joy when you know you are home, where you sleep in luxury and comfort, and wake up to the breeze of the Atlantic Ocean. Aquaba to Labadi Beach Hotel, where the food is fresh and the smiles are genuine. Now you know you are home. Ghana's finest 5-star hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel. The legacy lives on.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
For Aisha Moments, I told you that this episode has really been very informative and very educative. Entertainment is part of the A Show. You know we have a band in the house. And today, I have one of my latest fans in the house. His music is actually my ringing tone. He has to pay me for it today. Because I said, Mama no more. And we celebrate good things, basically. So if it's good, we want to be a part of it. His name is simply Bless. And the title of his song is Chocho Mucho. It's trending. If you haven't heard it yet, you will hear it on the A Show today because he's here live and he is going to perform for us. Bless, welcome on the A Show.
Thanks, dear.
Medase, what's it? Thanks, dear.
Dear.
Medase, woho.
For real, that's it.
Bless. Mpacho mama no papa mo de dia mo de to ano no. Bless.
Yeah, me din nyina de bless Kwabena Boateng.
Wo ye kwabena?
Yeah.
Meso me ya bena
That's
why?
a Tuesday for your home. Yeah.
Ah, wo jo won.
For real, I saw you pen. I was.
And
able
now
to
I
know,
say
so-
wo click bibisa. Say sister ansho be ya bena.
Yeah, like I have that eye.
Medase. Ah, utimi di hu niema.
For real, for real.
Okay, me say I say wo ye me chocho mucho. What I say?
Okay, why me chuchu mucho from day one I release chuchu mucho. Like you said,
Sir.
with your boss snap near there.
Just say I am a ringing tone.
For real.
Ah, just say me kremu dendende.
Wow, I could say.
It's a beautiful song. I will tell you, the first time I heard the song, my thought was, hey, nada enyumsuni, chocho mucho. And then before I could realize,
Yeah.
I started listening to the lyrics of the music, and it made sense to me, and it's danceable, and so it makes it more beautiful.
Yeah.
What inspired the putting together of Chocho Mucho?
You know,
Girl Ben na wo penna aso no susu oyo obi ade atwede da ho a enti ema wo di keka nwum we nyina bo mu.
a lot of people do ask, say, is Chocho Mucho your real story? Like, is it from experience? And I'm always like, no. Just
But if it's
creativity.
his, it's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it's not a bad thing, but I just don't want to create a scene
Okay.
whilst I know it's not like that.
Okay.
Bless is all about creating things I like, or like creating from that other side of relationship. You see, a lot of people do talk about the good things in relationship all the time. How I love you, how I would die for you, and all that. But there are some things hiding in there that is killing us. Especially you meet a girl you are so much in love with, and we should not also trim out that. After young kind of crunch, will be diodo, but will be diodo. Yeah, so that's the reason why.
There been also chuma girl you be no so chuma. And the same no do na mo be dina. No asembe na wo ho.
Eno na ye na e dey asem na because ochima no no be sure say my warrior and I say I'm already taken, so go your way. What's he cross? But they are not. No, na mundi odo no. What's he cross because we are saved in a way.
Okay.
Aha.
So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing because Okochima, when she has another person, you might enjoy in the beginning, but will regret it for the rest of your life.
Why will you regret? It's the reverse is going on all in this country.
I
say mema wo yire no na mo san so wo mpra no.
Yenyanche omo.
Yenyanche omo.
For real.
Nti omo wo mpra no wo na omo wo yire no so wo say ma obi mfa obi mba ye na garden.
Yeah, for real.
Because it's going on. So in this contest you are just talking about the women aspect.
Yeah.
But men, I mean, the reality is that most married men have girlfriends.
Yes.
And I know so you know correct.
Yes. Yeah, they happen in reality.
It's almost so a man you mucho.
I'm not saying say oh champion and I now person a gardener. You shouldn't do it.
Hey.
But yeah, you can't. Me, I can't do it because I be jealous type.
We are jealous.
I don't feel let somebody snatch my baby.
Your baby.
Yeah.
So in this contest, and I said we are It's not just a we need a true story.
And you know, every time I can even choose not to say anything outside the music. But I can just use the lyrics in the song to finish this interview very successful and nice.
That's right.
It's fully packed.
But I'm saying that you said that the story in the music
Yeah.
is not what you can relate to, but it's stories that you've heard. So you've made it, you've created something out of it. So I asked a personal question and I said, can you share your woman with somebody else? You said no, because you were jealous.
No, I can't.
So then it goes back to the music lyrics, that you are the jealous type.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that in as much the story is not a complete story of your story, that side is your story. As in you are jealous.
It's not okay. Yeah, I'm jealous.
Are you personally? Are you a jealous guy?
For sure.
Me da say, no, me a jealous type.
Jealousy.
Is it bliss?
Yeah, that's. I would say that particular part in the song, you know, is really me.
That's all I want to say. I want to hear.
Yeah.
Because there is. I listen to music.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, and the way you sounded there seemed more personal. And that's what I'm asking you. Yeah. It makes it sweet. It makes it more real.
Yes.
And that's all I'm saying. So I'm just asking if that side of you is really also real or it's just creativity as well.
No, you see, no matter what, when you are creating a lot, sometimes it's things that we've seen with our eyes or we've experienced that, you know, inspires our creativity. So, however, some of the things in the song might be my story, but the whole song, like, let me say 10% or 20% can be my story. but the 80% is in my story.
Never mind, bless.
Yeah.
I love your song.
Thanks a lot.
I asked my producer to look for you wherever you are.
Oh,
because I needed to meet you personally.
Yeah.
And also to just, Jojo with you a little bit. And then
Thanks for having
most
me.
importantly, for you to perform for our viewers.
For real.
What did I say? But I
That's
needed
what I
to
wanna
also get to know you a bit
Yeah.
personal, and that's why we're having this interview.
Okay.
So Chocho Mucho is trending. It's doing very well. Now it's like every radio station is just playing it. And I know you're not paying Payola for it because it's a good song. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel so blessed.
Is this your first album?
No.
First single?
Do you know this song? Medena, Medena, Medena.
You did it.
Adore Shemima. It's an album.
It's a very
album
nice
of 13 tracks, yeah.
song
I did
as
it
well, so-
somewhere like 9 years
So
ago.
are you going to do it for us today?
Yes, I'll perform
And
today.
Chocho Mucho.
Yes.
So these two is happening live.
Live and color.
Medase Woho.
For you.
I read it, and I heard that you said that a lot of women are worrying you these days because they think that Chocho Mucho is giving you
Where
money.
did you read?
I know the enfant who read it, I miss me read it. I know one thing.
Okay. Matias.
One thing you say, why you when you sika? And I said, "Won plan for we ja mu no mo back because I'm say bless ayi." Patron no so anyampa.
And I think say message na drew her but the nyan drew out.
And you and me catch up.
Okay. And I feel
And I will cry can say, "Oh, there be a man getting it twisted because I know the is doing very well, but that doesn't mean that it's putting money in your pockets." Have you or not said that?
Yeah. I think a couple of radio stations has asked. And I was interviewed with someone and
Are you making money out of this album or this single?
this
Are you-
single is really doing well.
Okay.
But you know our industry. Beginning it will be soppy like ala ala. Then as the song grows, it fetches you something. I'll be
So you are making something out of Chocho
I'm
Mucho?
making coins.
You are making coins.
Yeah.
You want to make papers.
I want to make papers, yeah.
Good.
For
I
real.
mean, I like your honesty, and I like it because I think it's a good song.
yeah, I'm
and I
real.
think that it's doing very well. So I hope that you start to make papers soon. And
Very,
then
very soon,
For
it's coming,
those of us
they're
who are
coming.
using it as your ringing toes and stuff, you at least even if you won't give us some of the money, you take us for lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
Because we've been very loyal
For
to
real.
you.
For real.
I take that as a yes.
It's something I would love to do.
Obey.
Yeah. I
That's
can
all.
even buy you a car.
Me that's why.
For
Na
real.
me sha
Yeah,
so
no,
ba
I
no
check
kra.
color now, open no problem.
We are red and kami bufu.
Michelle Mpabona, me, I'm
Me
interested.
padia kokoka.
For
You
real.
heard it here on the issue. Bless says that you people should stop giving him coins. Na mama papers in flow. Na ultimate talk calm and what's na ni pa mo what's. Me that's it. Bless. I'm so excited and I'm happy that you were able to make it on the issue.
Much excited than
Please,
you are.
the band is ready for you. Kindly take us home.
Baby, to him some favor. I feel sad I'll say man. Said I would do what I'm head and mash up and do something for me on. I think I would do maybe I didn't know some kind of my film. You're too sexy. You're too bad. You're too naughty. Oh, by that is some Pepsi. Me to toss so my body. I would tell no. Me did this. I'll be a moment. Me to toss so my body. Chocho mucho, obi awan, but come be an obi. Chocho mucho, so sampo no be mistress, no be an obi. Chocho mucho, so sampo no be mister, no no be an obi. Chocho mucho, she wouldn't say shine, oh extra to our ferry country. When to the ferry and say, pretty girl saw the other quass say. Baby, me see a shine chain. What else about XM ferry country? When to the ferry and say, pretty girls out there on the quasa say, Fisa be an obi, Chocho mucho, Obi I could on Guiana be an obi, Chocho mucho, Obi at the party, they down, be an obi, Chocho mucho, Obi at the pan, Obi at the papa, be an obi, Chocho mucho. Yeah, I do love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may have someone else. Menya Buddha Mama, Nasumi Nimwoye. Every palm pass out of me, Nasumachino, be for free. Meet me name Makumachi, Makonachi, Kota, my name. Not Trump, go beauty. Oh, build on the Makwada Katiamu. Fisa and what own was social, no, Timmy Danny Otope. One cross you was to roll. Be the fingers of today, Fisa Biana, Chocho Mucho. Obi Yakudon Quia, Naviano, Chocho Mucho. Obi Yakudon Quia, Naviano, Chocho Mucho. Obi Yakudon Quia, Naviano, Chocho Mucho. Obi Anabi. Jealous typo. So go feel last time bad touch my baby. Now they have a penno. I buy a more man and a bottle. I be jealous typo. Jealousy. I go feel last time bad touch my baby. Now they have a penno. I buy a more man and a bottle. To a food that I when yo, can it say be a morning son? Morning son. To a food that I na mimpobi chocho mucho mempasa mtimi mpobi real chocho mucho mempasa mtimi mpobi da bless me ni manu chocho mucho mtimi na mana mesume kura bless me ni manu chocho mucho mtimi na mana mesume kura chocho mucho hey nabiana chocho mucho nabiana chocho mucho yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's Aisha on the A Show.
It's time for Aisha Moments. And honestly, for me personally, I think that today has been very, very, very informative, inspiring, and very educative. Our counselor and our lawyer made us understand that in everything, in this madness that we find ourselves in, love should count. Guidance should be there. And support should also count. People are ignorant of certain things. People are not informed so well. So sometimes they fall. So that's madness. Others are very informed, and yet they choose a path. Knowingly, they go on that tangent. Eventually, they realize that it wasn't the best choice. Remember that every choice that you make in life, good or bad, you are accountable for it. Make the right choices today so that tomorrow you can account for them positively. Like I say all the time, doing what is right today means no regret tomorrow. So let's do what is right. Let's do right by one another. Let's love one another. And until another week when I come your way to inform, inspire, educate, and entertain you on The A Show, I'm your girl Aisha, saying thank you for watching, and I love you for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.